Some frightening and scary moments, John, for neighbors here in the 600 block of 7th Street. And the 10 inches of water that currently exists here on Padua Drive isn't even the worst it's been. Police say the teenage girl was walking right here on 27th and Palmetto, when out of nowhere she was approached by this man. As you can see behind me, there were plenty of signs to say justice for Trayvon as 3,000 to 5,000 people marched down West 13th Street. A very intense search going on at this particular hour for 2 suspects. This is the damage that was left by the suspect's vehicle crashing into the Melody Motel. After this very scary situation here on campus, UCF officials say it will be hours before anyone is let in this particular area. Breaking news here in Ormond Beach, a missing child alert is just issued for 2 sisters. John, I could tell you, witnesses here in this area say they never seen anything like it. This is the end of the crash site. The victim told police that she was approached by the suspect as she was on the phone heading into her driveway. She then said that she screamed and that scared the suspect.
WOFL reporter Ray Ramundi live for us now with the very latest. Ray, what happened?
Gretchen, this was a nightmare for some 20 residents who were inside Building 104 here at the Summer Bay Resort, which is about 10 miles west of Disney. Residents who were inside villas, which are 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom villas, describe hearing loud cracks, seeing cracks all along the walls of their villas, and then all of a sudden hearing glass shatter as the building fell into this sinkhole. The somber and sadness amongst law enforcement officials from the Orange County Sheriff's Office and, of course, from the Windermere Police Department after learning that Officer Robert German was shot and killed in the line of duty just before 4 o'clock this morning. You heard it right from the police chief. He was 31 years of age. All he wanted to do was be a police officer. He served on the force for more than 5 years. And what's even more disturbing and more shocking is the fact that he just returned back to duty after the police chief says he was off for 4 months because he suffered an injury. Castleberry police knocking on the door of this motel room late last night. Seconds later, they enter inside, searching for 28-year-old Joshua Flanagan. Police say he's one of 2 men responsible for robbing this Citgo convenience store on State Road 434 at around 11:15 Friday night.
I'm scared. We are shaking. We are not used to this incident like that.
Kamal Bian is a store owner and was behind the register at the time of the armed robbery. This surveillance video shows the moments when one of the suspects, police say, was armed with a knife, jumped over the counter and demanded the cash register be opened.
He pulled my shirt from the back and go to the register, turn into the register and say, open the register. And I opened the register and he said, give the money.
Police say both suspects then forced the workers inside this bathroom where they waited an agonizing 10 minutes while both suspects ransacked through the cash register and the entire convenience store. Detectives say they received a tip that the suspects were hiding out at the Lake Ferry Motel in Longwood. We're told Flanagan attempted to escape from police by jumping through a window inside the motel room and swimming through a lake behind the motel. But it wasn't long before police nabbed the 28-year-old and booked him into the Seminole County Jail.
I'm okay. I'm glad to everybody help us. So very nice, everybody.
Grateful that his life was spared, thankful his surveillance cameras were working, and even more thankful that he could spend another day keeping his convenience store open for business. In Castleberry, Ray Ramundi, Fox 35 News. This near collision that took place at the corner of Aloma Avenue and Coachlight Way is a sight neighbors say is too common at this intersection.
It can get quite frustrating, especially rush hour times. They seem to be the worst hours of the day.
Ed Hindle has lived at the Georgetown Estates for over 16 years and has witnessed several cars collide into one another.
Over the last month, let's just give it, that I've seen 4 or 5 with 3 to 4 vehicles out here involved in rear-end vehicle type things.
In fact, the Florida Highway Patrol says 15 car crashes have occurred since March 2010. Neighbors say what makes this intersection so dangerous is that a no U-turn sign doesn't exist at this particular spot. So then you have cars like the one you see in front of me making U-turns to head back westbound on Aloma Avenue, and neighbors say that adds to the danger of this very busy intersection. A spokesman from the Florida Department of Transportation says U-turns are an important function of divided roadways. We did not observe any conflicts related to U-turn movements during our last review of this intersection. Neighbors, however, they seem to disagree.
There's a danger for vehicles trying to get out because people don't pay attention to this do not block the intersection. So then it's hard to kind of edge your nose out to finally get to where you can make a left.
But after we contacted FDOT, a spokesperson says an engineer would revisit the intersection. Neighbors just hope they reconsider before the next car crash turns out to be a fatal one. In Winter Park, Ray Mundy, Fox 35 News. You just witnessed Bubba complete his journey across the thrilling and newest attraction here at Gatorland Park. The stunned look on his face, a testament as to why the ride is called the Widowmaker. It's the largest amongst 3 zip lines here at Gatorland Park.
It's crazy, man. It was awesome. Hey, it's so much fun. That's why they call it the Widowmaker.
So why do they call it the Widowmaker? Are you ready for this? You're only connected to wiring, traveling almost 30 miles an hour and about 7 stories high. And if you think that's not enough danger, well, you're also soaring over a lake filled with hundreds of hungry alligators and crocodiles below.
This is our longest, fastest ride. It's 520 feet long. It goes over 130 alligators, and there's some Nile crocodiles just to the left or just to the right as you leave the tower. So it's our longest, fastest screamer.
A screamer indeed. So despite the above warnings and a dare by Gatorland employees, I said, what the heck? I might as well try. My good friend Mike here just strapped me and harnessed me all up. I know I look like a fool. Don't laugh at me. We're now getting ready to head over to Tower 4, the largest tower, to get on the Widowmaker. Let's go.
I got your helmet. We'll get that on up there.
Oh, of course. So after taking the 4-minute walk and then climbing up the mighty Tower 4 steps, it was finally time to face the danger.
My knees are knocking right now.
And then I was counted down.
3, 2, 1, go!
Here we go! Look at the crocodiles! Oh my God! There's so many! Oh man! This is pretty fun. And with that, that's it. It's all over. I survived. This is an experience you're going to want to try, despite the dangers of the crocodiles and alligators. So make sure you head to Gatorland to get on the Widowmaker. I'm Ray Mundy, Fox 35 News.